You're listening to KEXP at 90.3 FM in Seattle. You can find us online streaming around the world at KEXP.org. I'm Cheryl Waters, host of the Midday Show, and so excited to welcome Peter, Bjorn, and John in our new studios here at KEXP. Welcome.
Thank you. Lovely here.
So great to have you here. I was looking back at our history with you, and we've had you in a different location each of the previous 4 times that you've played. So we like to keep it new and interesting with you.
Yeah.
And speaking of new and interesting, you've got a great new album called Breakin Point. You going to play songs from that today?
Exclusively, yes.
Excellent. Well, why don't you take it away? It's Peter, Bjorn, and John live on KEXP.
This is the title track, Breakin Point.
The European late October nights, stay inside with your doubts, in the quest of what is what while all you strive. On the couch, hypnotized. It's a small step for humanity, a giant step for me. I've been waiting for your kiss. Saw it in Jesus, saw it in Superman. Got it from whiskey like any loser can. Be running on empty, I leave it all in your hands. Now show me what to do, I'm listening to you. You've been hiding in the bosom of my dream. Now the clock sets the scene. We've been eagerly awaiting your entree. What to do, what to say. All the trivialities are out of focus in my mind. All I really wish is you'll be doing fine. Saw it in Superman. Got it from whiskey like any loser can. Be running on empty, I leave it all in your hands. Now show me what to do, I'm listening to
That sounds so lovely. Peter, Bjorn, and John live on KEXP, the title track from the brand new album, Breakin Point. And a guitar change with Peter. It's been a long time since I've heard those beautiful voices together.
Oh, thank you.
I can't believe it's been 5 years, over 5 years since you've been in studio. I remember that vibrant last session like it was just yesterday.
When did you move here?
We moved here in December, so we haven't even been here a year yet.
Nice. It's great. So we continue with another new song. This is called Do-Si Do.
Still warm. We walked around the shops and cafes, and I tried to work, ignoring my hands. Didn't follow the leads in my brain, 'cause all of those footsteps kept following me round, and all of those voices made noise without sound. And we danced like you do when on holiday, drank like you do when you have nothing much to say. On your marks, do-si do, facing your partner, bottoms up, and we feel I'm still hungover. And that look on your face made me feel like a crook from an Albert Camus book. A stranger in a strange land, a stranger to myself, and scary as hell. That look on your face, as if nothing had changed, like in Eleanor Rigby, no one was safe. And we danced like you do when on holiday, drank like you do when you have nothing much to say. On your marks, do-si do, facing your partner, bottoms up, and we feel. And we dance to war, and we dance to peace, and we dance to everything that's in between. And we drank to love, and we drank to hate, and we drank to everything before it was too late. And we danced like you do when on holiday, and we drank like you do when you had nothing much to say. And we danced like you do when on holiday, and we drank like you do when you had nothing much to say. On your marks, do-si do, facing your partner, bottoms up, and we feel I'm still hungover. I'm still hungover. I'm still hungover. Thank you.
Thank you. Smiles all around. It's Peter, Bjorn, and John live on KEXP, the new album Breakin Point. Tonight they're playing at Numos here in Seattle. And thank you so much for always making time to come by KEXP. It's so fun to hear these songs live. I know after your last record, Gimme Some, which was in 2011, you toured extensively. And from what I've read, it sounds like you smashed your guitars, burned up your practice space, and just started new. Can you tell me about the beginning of this record? I know you've been through some trials and tribulations in the making of this one.
Well, everybody had to go to hospital for 6 months, and then when we came out, it was winter time, and then we went back to the hospital another 6 months, and then we started this new record, Breakin Point, with the inspiration of like big songs and choruses, and also the help of Patrick Berger, who is a friend of ours and a producer and songwriter in Stockholm. So we started that, and then it only took 4 years, and then we're here.
And I understand you worked with a number of producers on this one. Is it because it took so long and people just weren't available, or were you looking for different sounds for different songs?
Producers gotta live too, and
Yes, they do.
and they can't, work on 2 songs for 2 years. So it's yeah. Well, we did half of it with Patrick, and then we sort of did some work on our own, and we couldn't really figure out how to do it. And then we reached out to other people like Paul Epworth and Emil Haney.
Bjorn, I know that you're a producer yourself, and you've worked with a ton of great artists. And I'm wondering, as a band, Peter, Bjorn, and John, do you always work with other producers, or do you take your own hand at it sometimes?
Since Living Thing, I haven't produced, but we worked with Per Sunding from the Swedish band Eggstone on Gimme Some, and that was cool. But we needed more help with songwriting, we thought, so we wanted someone that worked in the pop field but also knew rock music. So we tried to find those kind of guys.
I know that you have released the album on Ingrid, which is a record label of your own, and I'm definitely very interested in that. It's not only a record label, but it's a studio and a collective of friends and musicians. Can you tell me, I'm trying to envision what the actual space is like, both as an emotion and a feeling and as a physical space. It really sounds neat when I read about it in interviews with you.
It's hard to describe because we don't really know ourselves, but it's like a secret society of Swedish pop. But you have to walk in through a coffee machine to get to the studio. And then when you come out, you have a new record or something. It's just it's hard to get in, but it's even hard to get out.
Is it so secret that you cannot name any of the members of the collective?
Yes, Stig Larsson is one, but he passed away, sadly. And Lykke and Mike Snow, both the band and the guy. And Teddy Bears. Who else? There's some odd graphic designer that made our new Breakin Point cover art. He's called Jonas Torvestig. He also did the Gimme Some record.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know how you get any work done. It sounds like you're always making music, though. You've been a band for, what's it been, over 15 years now.
Yeah.
And you're all very busy making music and working with other artists outside of Peter, Bjorn, and John. And I'm guessing that that's important to bring creativity back at the band and just to keep going for so long.
Yeah, I mean, we all learn stuff from working with other people, and then we come back to the band with new experiences and bring that into the band. And also, actually, the whole process of making this record, like sitting in the room together, the 3 of us, and trying to write the best songs ever, and then bring them to different people to sort of enchant them, and you learn from how the different producers work in the studio. So when we go back and do the next record, we have a lot of knowledge of different ways of making music. So yeah,
we took a lot of pictures and notes, so we can set up a Emil Haney room and a Paul Epworth church studio, in miniature, so we don't have to go there next time.
I just have to ask you, enhance. How do you say it? I said it the wrong way, right? Enhance. How do you say it?
No, enhance.
Enhance, because I said exchange or something.
It sounded beautiful. I knew what you meant. I like the way you said it.
Bjorn's brother is called Hans.
Enhance.
Enhance.
You can release an enhanced version of this album.
Yeah.
Remixes from all your friends in the collective.
Yeah.
Peter, Bjorn, and John joining us live in studio here at KEXP, and tonight they'll be at Numos, and more songs from Breakin Point coming up now.
Yes, we're going to continue with one called In This Town.
In This Town from the new album Breaking Point from Peter, Bjorn, and John. Tonight they'll play at Numos, and so excited to have them here in our studios at KEXP.
You can say something.
Yeah. Hello, all listeners and non-listeners. If you want to come down to Numos, you're going to see us perform with 2 unknown members of the live presence of Peter, Bjorn, and John. That's going to be amazing, I'm pretty sure. And we also have a big light rig. Thank you. This is Dominos. Thank you. We also have a backline tech.
On the downtown train with my ball and chain, when the clock strikes a chain reaction, I've been on the floor, I've been shown the door, now what's next in store? A chain reaction. Snap, crack, pop, gonna rip it up when you hit the spot. A chain reaction. What you say? I could blue then red, I could drop down dead. A chain reaction. Rock, rattle and roll, so that's a diamond lost in the mud. Up and away I go, neither behind my spine. Chain reaction. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. You and me, everybody goes. I don't wanna think about the morning after. I don't wanna stick around and play it safe. I don't wanna move this forward faster. Have to go, let go. Ow! Chain reaction. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. You and me, everybody goes. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. We fall like dominoes. Chain reaction. You and me, everybody goes like dominoes.
Thank you.
Good to the last drop. It's Peter, Bjorn, and John live on KEXP. Tonight they're playing at Numos and a brand new record called Breakin Point. Thank you so much. It's so great to have you here today.
Thank you.
You've got it tuned to KEXP Seattle. And if you can make yourself laugh, all the better. I know.
Thank you, that was fun. It's really nice. Nice to see you again.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.